Hi, so this is Mama of a Redhead. I wanted to come on here and make a video about Michael's speech delay. I know that wasn't part of his intro video because I wanted to make this video. So he will be 21 months April 4th, so next week, sometime, Thursday I think. And he still has no words. He does not say words. He has no words. He babbles quite a bit, but as we know, that doesn't really mean a whole lot. So at a year, I talked to my doctor about it, and she said, well, we'll wait. So we discussed it again at 15 months. And she said, we'll wait. We discussed it again at 16 months. She said, well, we'll recheck at 18 months. So at 18 months, she did diagnose him with a speech delay, but that was as much as she did at 18 months. We did a recheck 6 weeks later at almost 20 months. And at that point, she gave us a referral to a speech and language department at our large local hospital. And we did the intake questionnaire about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. So we've been put on wait lists. One is for a speech therapist, one is for a developmental therapist, and the third one, can't remember for the life of me. The speech and language person, the wait list is between 10 and 14 months. The developmental social worker is about 8 weeks. And the third one is whatever it was about 8 months. So we still have a long road ahead of us, and I will keep you updated. But I just thought I'd come on here and, share kind of our story. Now, I did pester the doctor, as I said, because we had our 12-month appointment, we had our 15-month appointment. I made a third appointment at 16 months. And finally, at 18 months, she finally decided that, yes, there's something wrong. And then when we did a recheck for it at 19, almost 20 months, she finally gave us the referral. It bothers me because the wait lists are so long. We could have been well on our way to getting help by now if she had given it to us earlier. But I do understand where she was coming from. At the 18-month appointment, she wanted to see if maybe for some reason his language would just take off in those 6 weeks, because she has seen it happen again. So when that didn't happen, she gave us the referral, happily gave us the referral. And part of the mom and baby group that we go to, they work a little bit on his language skills and his developmental skills, which is nice. Oh, he's got his toy. I thought he was crying, but he has one of those babies that have the crying button inside. And that's what that was. So we work on his language. I read him a lot. We talk a lot. We sing. He does watch TV. I don't know if that even helps or hinders, but he does watch some TV. Not a lot. As I mentioned in his favorites video, or in his intro video, his favorite show is The Imagination Movers, and I don't mind that show. It's okay. His second favorite show is Johnny and the Sprites, but that's only available on demand. They're not showing it actually on TV anymore. That I know of. I can't find it. If they are, it's at like 2 in the morning, which we're not up at that point. So these are all things that I need to discuss. He was saying mama for a little bit in January, but that was it. Just for about a week in January, and that was it. Apparently he'll say it every once in a while when I'm not around, which breaks my heart because I can't hear it, but apparently it's very infrequent. So yeah, they've heard it once at the baby group, and we've been going for months now. So I will keep you guys updated on what's going on, and try to figure out how to help him, and hopefully, and make somebody not feel so alone with dealing with this. if you feel that there is something not quite right with your child, you are probably right. And just pester your doctor. I mean, I know they get annoyed, but sometimes that's what you have to do. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave the comments below or email me. I will be more than happy to answer any questions you have. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.